Hey, what's up everybody, this is Grey Wolf here, back with another Minecraft video, and today I've got a little bit of a tutorial for you guys. So right here, what I have built is a life timer. It shows you how long you have been alive, how many minutes and or seconds depending on how you set it up to be. So I'm going to go over the base mechanics of this setup here, and then at the end of it I will give you guys the world download as well as the schematic. So first off, we want to start right over here. This is the timer for how long in between every update. Now what it's going to be updating is actually on that right hand side. You can see it says time, my name, and a number. It's right now on minutes, and it will show you every minute it will update. So right here you can see we have this little hopper set up. This is a very nice expandable timer, and inside of it you have enough for 30 seconds of time that goes in between this hopper to this hopper. Now we want a minute, so we do 30 seconds. Now I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Every 30 seconds all the items in this hopper will go to this hopper, but this hopper over here is not connected to the whole setup here. It's this hopper that is, so it has to go back first. So 30 seconds here and 30 seconds here, and that will lead you to a minute. Now 30 seconds or a minute is 64 stone plus 12. 1 second is 2 stone. So what's happening here is it is every minute it is going up this kind of chain, empowering all these droppers or dispensers depending on what you have available to you. It is going down this row of ice. I use ice just because it does not connect to this fence right here, and it just leads for a more exact time. And so yes, you see right there, every time it clicks off there, it will go down, hit this, and activate this command block right here, adding a time to the scoreboard. Now to set up the scoreboard right over here, you have this command block which adds the objective time, and this one which sets the display on the side for you to see. And so you would just click this button and then it'd be there forevermore. Now next you will see over here, this is the updater. It will update every right now it's at every tick because it only has 1 stone in there. Usually I actually have 10 stone in there, so it's every 10 ticks, because it doesn't, every minute isn't you know, you don't need it to update every 10 seconds or tick. So every tick it will go by and send a pulse down here, activating both of these command blocks, and in turn eventually activating this command block. So this first command block will test to see if there's any deaths. If anybody has died, then it will know it, and it will send out a red zone signal. Now right now it's checking for all players, but that is only because I am in here. You could set it for the nearest player or a random player, or even a specific player if you put a name in there. It'll also go through and set the scoreboard for their death count back down to 0. Yeah, this is actually the scoreboard objective for the death count right now. After you die, you will get a death count, probably 1, and this is saying if you have a minimum of 1, it will send out a redstone signal, or this comparator will catch that redstone signal and transfer it into this command block, which in time will turn your time back down to 0, and then it will go over here and set your scoreboard back of death back to 0. So that is actually the whole entire setup right there. Pretty simple. Very nice for maybe maps or something like that. Should be pretty useful for you guys. Around here you can see a bunch of sandstone as well as glass. The sandstone is ones I recommend, or you have to have if you want the setup to work, and the glass is actually ones that you don't need, but I recommend just for ease of access, and plus you don't want your ice melting all over. Now for a list of resources, what you will need is 16 redstone, and this is all approximately, depending on how you make your setup, it might differentiate a little bit. 2 redstone blocks, 4 sticky pistons, 5 comparators, 5 repeaters, 5 droppers, 4 dispensers or droppers, depending on what you want. 2 redstone torches, 16 ice, 8 command blocks, 1 fence, 1 pressure plate. Of course, you also need the 2 water blocks right there. And then roughly 2 to 3 stacks of blocks or items. First for building and then for setup. So one thing I do recommend, if you are doing a minute setup, I recommend you just fill every single dropper with a block or an item. It doesn't matter. Just one for all 4 of those droppers or dispensers will work. If you are going with 1 second time over here, I recommend that you just throw a whole stack in that hopper and it will go through a couple times and then even itself out. Yeah, you would just take out all these, but besides 2 for the 1 second thing. If you're going for 1 second, you also should go over here and set this to be a 1 tick instead of a 10 tick. Just because you want it to reset faster so that you will get a more accurate time after that. And that should be it. So I will include a world download and a schematic, as I said before, in the description, and I might have a link to it also, depending on if I can get that to work out. But thank you guys for watching. Please remember to leave a like, it really helps me out, and I will see you guys later.